There was a 7 years old girl named Molly who loved dolls and had a collection of them in her room. She wasn't doing very well in school, so her parents told her that if her grades improved, they would buy her new doll as a rebound. Molly did her best with motivation, and a few weeks later, her report card came from school. She had studied so much that she managed to be one of the first students in school. His mother and father were happy and decided to do what they said. The next morning, Molly's mother took her to the mall to buy her a doll. When they were passing through the window of the toy store, the little girl looked her mother's arms and told her that she wanted to see the inside of this store. When they entered the store, the woman told her daughter that she could choose anything she wanted regardless of the price. Mulia started walking in a corridors of the old store and finally in one of the shelves which was partially covered with old dusty boxes. Something catch her attention. She was a clown doll with red hair, yellow eyes, and a big red nose. His face had wrinkles. One clown's head was punched, but three fingers were raised from the other clown's hand. Molly turned to her mother and shouted, "Mother, I want this." "Are you sure?" the mother asked in surprise, "but this is very ugly and terrible." The girl nodded. "Exactly, I want it," his mother said, while taking the clown doll from the shelf and tucking into the counter. "Then it's okay." The store owner looked at the doll and said, "I'm sorry, madam. That is not a clown doll." "What? Why?" said the surprised woman. But the seller refused to answer. The mother looked down and saw that her daughter's eyes were getting teary. She started arguing with the shopkeeper and offered him more money, but the seller refused again. Finally, Molly's mother said, "I'll pay you $100," and kept the money in front of the seller. The shopkeeper's eyes winded. He hesitated for a moment, then let out a greedy breath and said, "Well, you can have it." He put the clown doll in a bag and gave it to his mother. The mother and daughter did not pay any attention to the heinous face of the seller and left while being satisfied with their purchase. When they got home, Molly immediately rushed into the living room. The girl was very happy with her gift and spent the rest of the day playing with the clown while her mother watched TV. When the little girl was playing with the doll, she was asked why the doll helped us its three fingers. That night, when Molly went to bed, she put the doll on the top shelf in her bedroom. Her mother said good night, kissed her daughter, and left the room. The next morning, the mother was cooking breakfast and called Molly to wake her up. When she called for the third time, she became alarmed and decided to go upstairs and get her daughter out of the bed. When Molly's mother entered Molly's bedroom, she almost blacked out. Inside the room, Molly's body was lying in a pool of blood. His neck was cut, his eyes very gouged out, and a knife was stuck in his chest. Molly's mother couldn't believe what she was seeing. When she turned her head around for a few moments And when she saw the clown doll sitting next to her daughter's body, she started crying in horror. The clown doll held up its four fingers.